welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here today to stop by on a rainy day while I do some Saturday chores and just have a little chat about church and how our religious journey is going. Along with some chores, I have some baking that me and my daughter did, which you'll see later on in the video, so stick around for that. Now that I'm a stay-at-home mom, every day feels like a Saturday. However, there's something about the weekend that just hits you deep down about resetting your home, resetting your mind, and just, resetting so that you can get through the next week on top of your game and have a game plan, whether that be for groceries or, as you can see here, homeschooling, baking, prepping meals. It just feels really good when everything starts in the beginning of the week with a well-prepped kitchen, a well-prepped home, laundry put away, and all of the things. As you saw there, me and my daughter have started to do light homeschooling. She is 2, going to be 3 here shortly. However, she has shown great interest in learning and sitting down and actually doing worksheets, which I think is pretty impressive for her age. I just love going over things like simple math, tracing, using her dexterity. I have heard from some moms and have gotten a lot of backlash with it, with how 2-year-olds and, smaller children, they don't have bone structure, quote unquote, to do certain things. However, if my daughter wants to use a pencil or trace something, I am going to let her do it. So we're just kind of following along with her interest, as well as teaching her simple things like ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and all of those good things. Food and healthy eating has been at the forefront of my mind lately. I feel like while I was working, me and my daughter were rushing to get home. Sometimes I would pick up fast food just because I was trying to get dinner on the table, and then before I knew it, it was bath, bed, and the day started over again. Now, that's not an excuse. I know there are working moms out there who do a much better job at it than me and have more children than me, but I feel like now that I'm home, I can actually simplify our menu and start to tackle things like the ingredients in our food more. I feel like when we moved, I kind of put all of that stuff on hold, and I'm so eager to get back into simple recipes, simple ingredients, and focus on our overall family health. Like I said before, on Saturdays, usually I focus on getting all the laundry put away and cleaning. Now, you'll see here my closet is a complete mess. I'm going to point that out because this is a project I want to tackle. This is a smaller home than we had before. It's on one level, and I feel like I'm fighting with space. So maybe a later video I can go over how my plan is to kind of consolidate while also utilizing the space that we have, organizing tips and all of those things. If you'd like to see a future video regarding organization and using small spaces wisely, please give a like or give a comment. Me and my daughter decided to make healthy breakfast oatmeal cookies as well as standard chocolate chip cookies. I have been working on my recipes to kind of prep for when we open our farm stand on our property. It is going to be a simple farm stand, kind of drive up and pay as you go. Where we live, there's such thing as the cottage law, which you can make a certain amount of money by following certain rules and not having to go through specific licensing. Of course, following, health code and healthy rules and healthy packaging. But I think it's going to be a really good idea for me. I'm really excited because it's a way for me to make a little extra cash while I'm here at home. In our area, there are a lot of farm stands. However, they're more further out. So I'm eager to place one where we're at because I don't see a lot of them within 5 miles or even 10 miles outside of where we live. So it should be good. Today I wanted to tell you how you can turn around a bad day when you feel like everything is going wrong. Recently, we had a very kind lady tell us about a local church. As you know, we have been continuing on our religious journey, and I have been wanting to find a church that I feel comfortable at that's also close to home, because we're trying to save on gas and just, be one with the community. And after discussing this with this lady, I decided to go the following Sunday with my daughter to kind of check things out. She mentioned they had a really cute preschool area and they just loved children. Children were welcome, and it was a cute little chapel. I believe it's a Methodist church. So it does follow along with my beliefs. Like I said, I'm still reading the Bible and still discovering what I specifically believe in, but I do know we believe in God, Jesus, all of those things. Now, the day that I was trying to get to church with my daughter, she was having a huge tantrum. It was raining. My husband's tire was flat, so we had to use our farm truck, which is literally a truck we use to haul around manure and trees and sticks. I was trying to get my daughter's car seat out of the other car, and it was like jammed. However, we managed to make it there on time, and I swear, I feel like I was looking at the clock, and for some reason, it was going by slow. I was asking God as I was trying to get the car seat out, saying, please, God, please help me. I just want to make it on time. I want to go to church. Please help us not be late. Just help me get this car seat out. As insignificant as that is with today's problems, I was praying to God to help me get my car seat out of the car. But in the end, we ended up making it on time, if not 10 minutes early. Not just because of prayer, which is a huge thing, but I feel like I was just staying calm in all these moments and really trying to push past the spiritual warfare that was going on. I feel like, I feel like the devil was trying to stop me from going to church. And you know what? I'm so happy that I did everything I could to get there because we had a great time, and I am really looking forward to the next service. All in all, push through on those bad days because you never know what might happen the rest of the day. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'm looking forward to the next video.